Hey guys, welcome back to the old path. So today I have forgot to film my what solds again. It happens when you have your camera at your new house and you go back to your shed and you forget it. So it happens. So I thought maybe we could do a walk around the property. I'm standing on the front porch. I wanted to show you guys around the property, show you where one of our sheds is going to go. We're still not bringing the eBay shed, but we're going to bring the other one. So stick around, guys. Here in just a minute, I'm going to show you all around. All right, so we are going to go down the steps. This is the front yard. I've showed you guys over here the guest house that goes in to where our business is going to be, our reselling business. This is the driveway up to the house, and you kind of pan around and you get this bluff line view over here, and you just keep going around, and our driveway extends around to the side of the house over here. But we're going to go down the steps, and I'm going to show you guys where we're going to put the one shed that we're bringing with us over here around to the side of the house. So take you guys around here. We've got this awesome little creek that runs through the property down here. I'll probably walk over there here in a few minutes and show you guys what that really looks like. But spinning around here, I have been working in this area to the back here for probably a week now. But right here in this spot, right by where I'm parked, I have cleaned out this area for the 12 by 24 foot building. This does drop off a little bit, about 1.5 feet. So when the building is setting in here, it'll go from this area over here to about 1 foot away from this tree, and it'll fill this spot in. And what's good about this is once it's down there, I can slope the gravel down to it, and I won't have to build a ramp. I won't have to build steps. I won't have to build anything to this shed. You can just walk right up to the door. So that was my motivation for that. But now the trick is getting that building set, because the guy that I use is going to have to bring it right through this area, and he's going to have to come up through here and make this turn to go behind this tree, because I really don't want to cut that tree down. So he's going to have to make this turn. So we had to take a few trees out right here to make him enough room to back in to be able to turn, and hopefully I've made enough room to be able to do that. Then we're going around towards the back of the property, and I haven't had time to clean it yet, so got our four-wheelers out here. There's going to be a place for those, but it's all woods behind the house. There's nothing but woods, and there's a little bit of stuff that's still got to get cleaned up. Got a big old wood pile. But literally, my nephew has already made a trail. You can see it back through here. These woods go back through here at a line like this right here, over here, and then straight back, and they angle like this, and it goes for 212 acres back through there. We can walk, we can ride, we can hunt, we can do all kinds of stuff. So it is absolutely gorgeous out here. I've only seen one snake so far, which is pretty amazing because we are about a half mile from a creek. Funny story, I've lived in this town my entire life. I grew up swimming in a creek called Daddy's Creek, and when me and my wife got married, I moved to the other side of town, and now we've bought this property, and Daddy's Creek borders this property. So it's amazing how things come full circle. When I say I grew up in that creek, I literally was in that creek my whole childhood, and now it runs behind my property, and it probably feeds this little creek, this little stream that you guys see coming up through the property here. It is probably fed from Daddy's Creek. I'm not 100% certain about that, but I think that is the case. I'm not going to try to cross the creek right there because it's a little bit steep, but I do want to walk down and take you guys across that little stream and show you the top of this bluff area that's a lot easier to get across if I go over just a little ways. But our property goes up to the top of this hill and it shoots back to the road. We have a little over 2 acres, about 2 1/3 acres, and we just love it. We love being out in the woods. There's the house from where I'm at, and we just love this location altogether. But if you come down more to the front of the house, we have this great old big rock right here you can cross over, and here's the same little stream. Now I'm standing over top of it, and this is just so awesome. I'm going to clean up some of this stuff, the loose limbs and the dead trees and some of that stuff I'm going to clean up. But like these rocks, I love it. Like, this is nature. And check out this bluff overhanging this creek. This is just awesome stuff, but we just absolutely love it. And I'm going to take you up to the top of this bluff line. You can just cross the creek really easy right there, and then just walk around this little path, and you're up on top of this bluff in just a second. And we are planning in this area, I'm going to clean this little undergrowth right here off this bluff line, and maybe cut like that tree right there, that one that's not really, it ain't pretty or anything. And my church may actually come out here. We may, as I said, clean this up and set up like a little church concert, church service type deal out here on the bluff, and have people sitting out in the grass area out here, all around in the woods if they want to. It is literally like an absolutely perfect setup to do something like that. I just have to clean it, rake it up real good, and get it to where it's not so mossy. But now I'm standing on the edge looking down at the creek below me, and I am telling you guys, this is just, it is a dream. Like, there's the house from the bluff. It is literally like my childhood dream, and the house is our dream, and we couldn't have wrote this story if we tried. God is just good all the time to us, and sometimes we overlook it, but he has blessed us in many, many ways, and we're excited. We're happy to have you guys on this journey with us. And I'm just taking a little trail around the bluff. I've not even explored this whole property yet, so I don't know every little spot, but now I've walked around kind of to the front side of the bluff from the other side, and these rocks are cool. Like, I love it. Something got down here digging, got some kind of critter. But look at all these rocks. I can make an awesome fire pit with all these rocks that are just off to the side of this creek. There's tons of them. The other day I was down here, and I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it because it's pretty calm right now, but right back in there, and I'll shut up for a second. Can you hear that? The water trickles over the rocks, and it is just so awesome. Like, this is a perfect spot. I just love it. I've actually thought about putting a couple of chairs around here just to come down here and sit, because that water trickling, I hope you guys could hear that, but that water trickling is just like so peaceful. I just love it. And then the little stream just continues. There's a little bank all the way around. It just keeps going, and I think I can get down closer right here. If I fall, you guys are going in with me, so we better hold on tight. But now we're down on these rocks, down where we actually have across our driveway another water source that feeds this side, and they converge together right in this area, and then they go over to this back part, which is more bluff line right through that area there towards the end of the property. I don't know that I should try to cross this because I'm wearing indoor house shoe type Crocs, or not Crocs, but Hey Dudes, and I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm probably just going to go up this way. I don't think you guys want me falling in this water. It might feel good because it's a little warm today, but not too bad. It's pretty nice out here. But the water kind of pools right here a little bit. It don't get deep anywhere really. It's probably 8 inches to a foot deep at the deepest back in that area. Right here it's like 6-8 inches. So there ain't no fish come through this thing probably ever, but nonetheless it's just awesome. We love it. And there is a pond behind the house. Not sure if there's fish in it, but there is one back there. And there might be some minnows in here because I see some movement down there. So there, that or maybe some crawdaddies. Any of you from the country will know, you know, we used to catch them things like crazy growing up. They would be all in these little streams and creeks and stuff, but across the road the tile brings that water straight across down into here, over there where it feeds. I'm gonna walk back around into, actually I think I can cross right here and just keep going over to the other side of this stream and show you guys the other part of the property back here. And there's lots of places to do lots of things. This over here that you see cleared, if it wasn't for messing up my wife's view, we would probably build a building down here for eBay, but maybe eventually we will, but right now we're not going to do that. But here's another one of the bluff lines. There's some more water trickling, and I think I can get over to it. You can hear that water trickling right through there, and it comes back down and pulls down in here and keeps traveling. This water is not 100% fed from the water source, because when it rains it really increases or decreases the amount of flow that this spot has, that this little stream has. So it makes a huge difference when it rains. If it rains a lot, you will have a massive amount of water. You'll hear it like rushing and gushing, and it's just so cool. Like, I ain't saying I want it to rain, but when it does rain a lot, it makes for a cool sound effect out here in the stream. Coming down towards the bottom, and there's still, you know, property up here that I've not even shown you guys. I don't want to make this video like an hour long or nothing, but just wanted to show you guys some of the highlights. Maybe we'll do another walkthrough later, but the stream keeps on going. This is the area I said maybe eventually we do an eBay building, and honestly I could probably do one right where I'm standing back here in this area. If I built it from this corner up this way like 20 feet and over like 24, it would be nice and tucked in and kind of out of view of the house, because you know the house is up there but you can't see it great, and the building would be down here closer to the road, and we got access to a power pole right there, and gas and water and everything comes in right off the road. Be a good spot, and you got a good spot to put it right here. Stream keeps on going all the way around this thing. This property is all cleared. I don't know if I told you guys or not, the original owner was going to build a shop down here at some point, and he never got to it before he sold. Then we got the water down here and more bluff lines. And honestly, I didn't realize, I haven't walked this close to the edge I didn't realize the water was quite this prevalent. That was a sinkhole, but I didn't realize the water was quite this prevalent all the way down here. And there are so many rocks. You could do so many things. Then the water does settle. Down here at the end, it kind of sits still a little bit. So I can see right now I need to do some cleaning by these culverts. I'm gonna have to do a little cleaning there eventually to make sure that stays emptied out where that water can drain. But yeah, we just absolutely love it here. Wanted to take you guys around, show you kind of what the property looked like. And now let's go back and we'll talk just a little bit before we leave. All right, guys, thank you for following us along, letting us show you what we got here, and stay tuned for the future, because we don't know for sure what's going to happen. I do know the plan is get the guest house ready and get that suited for our temporary eBay shed. And you know, as I said over here, maybe eventually we have some sort of building for eBay over here. We'll see. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us and walking the property with us. We hope you love it as much as we do, and we can't wait to keep you in the loop and keep showing you what happens. The guest house is probably going to take a couple of months to get completed. It may take a few weeks to get started, maybe even up to a month. So bear with us on that. We'll keep you updated on that. But thanks for being here, and until next time, keep seeking the old paths.